Hi there, we are doing the First We Feast Hot Ones Challenge. We have 10 hot sauces lined up here. My daughter is going to go into beast mode on some hot sauces with me. And we're starting out with number 1, and this is going to be Hot Ones Buffalo Hot Sauce. Should be pretty easy for both of us. Go ahead, baby. Roll in there.
All right, Madison, your first question. Have you ever had stage fright, yes or no? And tell me about it.
I actually went my first 2 shows, this is good, without any stage fright at all. And then the third show, I actually looked up from what I was doing and saw the entire audience because I had forgotten I was on stage. It was just like, oh! And I got scared then, but it's fine.
Okay. Dad's first hot sauce.
Okay.
All right. Dad, your question is, how old were you for your first job? What was it? And did you like it?
My first job, I was 16 years old, and I was a server at Po Folks, and I liked it quite a bit. And I actually met some of my lifelong friends at that job and through that job that I still talk to 30-something years later.
What flavor is that?
Number 2 is Funky's Stellar Fuzz Garlic Habanero Hot Sauce.
I think that one's going to be my favorite because there's a fox and an astronaut suit on it.
I think it's going to be sweet because it looks kind of chutney-ish, kind of.
Did you shake it?
Yeah.
All right.
Was habanero mango or something?
Garlic habanero with a hint of ginger. It does sound good.
All right, Maddie, your question is, what did you do last weekend and what are your plans for this weekend?
Last weekend?
Mm-hmm.
Do any of you remember?
Okay.
I think I cleaned or something. I read books. I finished my book. Oh, my plans for this weekend. Probably clean and sleep.
All right.
All right.
All right, tell me about the biggest fish you've ever caught.
I think the biggest fish I've ever caught has been one of our snappers that we caught when we were deep sea fishing. And those weren't necessarily that huge, but not only were they fun to catch, but they taste awesome. And so they were great.
All right, what sauce is this?
This is number 3. This is Hot Ones Los Calientes Verde.
So the flavor is green.
This is a heat level 5 of 10.
5 of 10. Okay.
Yeah, they're going to start getting pretty real here at about number 6 or 7.
Well, I
I
said
think.
I thought you meant that was number 5. I was like, okay.
All right, Maddie, your question.
It's not hot.
What's your favorite dish to cook and how do you cook it?
My dish is really simple. It's just you slice up some sausage, and you boil some baby potatoes and slice them up. You cook your sausage and you slice up some bell peppers and put them all in a pan and you go until you have sautéed food.
Okay.
All right, let's see here.
Not hot. That one was hotter than that one.
That tastes really good, though.
It does.
Yeah, that tastes great.
All right, Steve, your question is, tell us about the hottest sauce you've ever had and why you told your daughter to call 911.
So the hottest sauce I ever had, it actually wasn't a sauce. It was hot fish. And I thought that I had a heart attack. And so It was so hot that I could barely put it to my mouth. And then once I ate it, I had to immediately go pick up Maddie from school. And so I picked her up from school. And when we got back home, I said, Maddie, if Daddy falls over and doesn't get back up, do you know what to do? And I had to give Maddie a walkthrough.
I already knew, of course. But... Is that cheese queso flavor?
I think, let's pass on this one.
What?
Because the label was funky on it. Yeah, the label was funny on it, and it's like kind of open. So we're gonna pass on that. Yeah, and that's like plant-based queso, which
Listen.
is repulsive sounding anyway, but
It is inclusive. Plant-based for the vegans.
it's so mindful.
So demure.
So demure. All right, this is
I can't read that. That's in like graffiti handwriting.
Smoky's
Jalapeno.
jalapeno hot sauce. Samsa House.
So this is 6. Level 6 out of 10.
This is yeah, something like that.
Okay. Number 6.
No, this is
No,
number 5.
This is number 5. Okay. Can't count.
All right, Maddie, whose idea was this? Yours or your father's?
Dad's. It was Dad's, but I agreed to it pretty quickly because it sounded like a great idea. This is not even hot, but I wasn't sure about this one at first, but now it's good. Anyway, yeah, it was Dad's idea, but it sounded cool.
Did you already try it, Steve?
I did.
All right, so you ready for your question?
That's smoky. That is smoky.
It was very smoky.
It's called Smokies, so that makes sense. Smoked Verde, that's smoky flavor.
It's very smoky. I like that
Okay.
one.
All right,
A lot.
Steve, your 3 most influential bands.
3 most influential bands.
Bands?
So yeah, if we're just going like strictly with bands, I'm gonna say Pink Floyd, Smashing Pumpkins, and probably Alice in Chains.
Okay.
That looks terrifying.
What's the next sauce?
All right, this is number 6. This is Bourbon Maple Reaper. Intensely spicy. And I gotta say, just based by the color alone,
It looks, and that's why I said it looks scary.
yeah, you may have a problem with this one, Madison. This is like a Carolina Reaper.
Why you turn off the lights?
All right.
Just a tiny bit, because I'm scared of this one.
Merita. Waves of Carolina Reaper rounded with digitally smoky Merita chilies. Okay.
All right, Maddie, what's your favorite book and the topic?
So, my favorite book is Between Shades of Grey, which is also known by Ashes in the Snow. It underwent a name change. It's also a movie, which I haven't watched yet. But it's about the Holocaust, which doesn't sound good, but it's a really good book because it's all about, like, hope during times of struggle, even though, like, everyone dies, like, all the characters but one. It's a really good book.
Spoiler alert.
Oh no! Y'all read the book before you watch this. I was expecting that to be worse than it is.
Did you try it, Steve?
I did. I'm gonna try a little more here.
Okay.
That's interesting. It's sweet.
I was expecting that to be a lot worse than it is. My favorite one is still the Smokies, but that one's really good too. I like that a lot.
That's kind of sweet.
Okay.
It is hot though. It does creep up on you.
Best concert you've ever gone to your whole life?
Oh boy. I've been to a couple that were really good. The first time I saw Linkin Park was really good just because the venue was tiny. I mean, the venue was like 4 times the size of this kitchen. And there was probably only 100 people in the crowd. And that That was a really good show.
That is a terrifying color.
Not as scary as the other one was.
This is called The Forbidden Fruit.
So that's a terrifying name. I wasn't scared at first.
Alright, go ahead, Madison.
Well,
And this
let's
is
start with that.
number 7.
I said this is as high as said this was as high as I'm going, but I might go higher with how things are going.
Okay.
I don't want to jinx it. That was a jinx it.
You've also slugged half a glass of milk already. So.
Alright, Maddie.
What type of fruit is this?
Maddie, what's the hardest test you've ever taken?
That last one was warm, by the way.
This one or this
No,
one?
the last one. It's built on me a
Last
little
one
bit.
was okay. This one is horrible.
I can't wait to try it. Sounds great.
Do you have a question, Maddie?
I don't know. I think this is the hardest test I've ever taken.
Alright, Steve.
Yeah.
Nope.
That's hot sauce. I'll do another little dab there just to be on the safe side.
Masochist.
Man, that stuff feels good. All right.
Alright.
What's my question?
Your question is,
Well, that's really good, too.
tell me a story.
Boy, that is hot. Once upon a time, a young man was eating hot sauce with his daughter.
He died of a heart attack.
No, it's nothing quite that hot. That's hot. And
It's like on the sides of my tongue.
I sample a little bit of that. And as they were eating hot sauce, they noticed a meteor shower starting to form. So they went out to watch the meteor shower and realized it was a full moon. That's hot, dude. I'm glad I double slammed that a couple times. That's a little warm.
Alright, next.
You want milk?
No, I'm good.
Okay, I'm good too. That's what I was gonna say.
That stuff's hot, dude. I mean,
Let me just wipe my nose with hot sauce. It was time for your paper towel.
holy. It's a tough crowd.
What are you doing?
Okay.
Do you want to stop, Maddie?
No, I'm having a great time.
This is number 8.
That is,
Look how thick that is, dude.
yeah. It's not even like sinking down.
Oh, it's
like
the bomb.
Oh, this is the one that they always hate.
Yeah.
This is the one that always
like-
gets the obscenities.
Fire ketchup. Dude, that's really hot. What is that? No, that's this stuff. The forbidden fruit. Recommend. Recommend. Okay, come on.
What type of fruit is it? Okay, this was higher than I said it was going. I can smell it and I already don't want it.
Alright, Maddie, tell us a story.
I don't know that this is really my thing.
I'm surprised you made it this far, to be honest with you, dude.
Well, I'm just gonna tell you about an article I read, but it's a story, so. No, I'm not.
Alright, pass.